But yeah, the ruts go somewhere in there. We don't know whose property it is, and I don't want to go trespassing. Look where we are today. Look at the view, and then look at the monument. But we'll get to that in just a second. Hello everybody. We are literally in the middle of nowhere on a dirt road sitting on top of a hill at a place called Kellogg Grove. Ranlin, look at that view.
I know.
Let me show you guys this view. This is gorgeous. This is Kellogg Grove. And today we got my buddy Joe. Joe, what is Kellogg Grove all about?
It was the last battle fought in Illinois by Blackhawk when he was escaping to Wisconsin to get massacred up there. It was on the trail that ran from Dixon to Galena, and also ran down to Rock Island.
Oh wow.
There was a big Indian agency in Rock Island. And
Okay.
there was an Indian agency called Dufresne, with a V, Dufresne. And he was coming up to try to make peace. Blackhawk was done fighting. He didn't want any more of it. Some of his braves were still on the loose, and he couldn't control them. And Dufresne got ambushed up here with, or on the way at least, and several of the militia got ambushed up here.
Oh wow.
And so what they did is they took everybody in that running battle that came from Rock Island up to here, and they buried them here.
Oh wow.
And Abraham Lincoln was in the militia, and they came up from down south here, and I think he was in New Salem at that time. And he was the captain of the militia, and his job was to bury the dead.
Oh wow.
So that he was actually up here to bury the dead.
Wow.
So this monument's been here for a long time. They've just redone it. They did a nice job on it. They kind of changed the graves around a little bit.
Okay.
And somebody stole all the little metal veterans markers off the graves.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but
People have no respect.
and if you look over there 4 miles, you can see my place.
Oh yeah, right up, way back over there. Okay, so Abraham Lincoln actually walked here and helped bury these bodies.
Absolutely. And here's a statue they did of him.
Wow.
When he was a young man, when he was in the militia.
Yeah, he was definitely looked a lot younger then. So June 23rd, 1832, Captain Abraham Lincoln, Blackhawk War burial detail, June 23rd, 2018. I walked with Lincoln, recruit, veteran we wore, the face of war. Wow, that's awesome. And then all the people that donated for this, huh?
Yeah, right.
That's cool. That's a pretty good liking of him.
Not too bad. Better than some I've seen.
Oh, I know the one that they have actually in town, in Freeport. Terrible.
Well, the one over in Taylor Park.
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, the Friends of Lincoln. And these are all, oh, I know George and Mona. And good man. And when his wife passed, so. Oh no, yeah, Mona's still alive. I'm thinking the other George. There's 2 George buses. Wow, so these are all the people that helped do this. It's a nice little memorial, but I'll go check that out here in a second. So if you guys don't know, George Buss was actually famous all over the United States for portraying Lincoln, but he no longer does that because he's up there in age and got a few other things going on. So that's what George Buss is famous for. So there you go. All right, so this is the area we are in. Now, what were you saying?
Well, this was there was a tavern up here.
Okay.
Kellogg's Tavern, and there may have been overnight accommodations. I'm not sure, but this was right on a trail that ran at an angle from Dixon, Illinois, up to Galena, Illinois. And at one time, you could go in that woods and you could still see the wagon rut trails.
Really?
From that trail, yeah. I don't know. I haven't been in there.
Might have to go explore.
Well, that's up to you. I don't even know who owns it now.
No, yeah, definitely don't want to trespass.
You could actually, yeah, see the wagon rut trail.
Wow. So this is the Stagecoach Trail is not very far from here either.
Right.
Which is, that goes from Chicago to Galena.
This was actually an older trail.
Okay, so this is older.
Stagecoach,
Yeah, because I know Stagecoach Trail was the main route from Chicago to Galena, because Galena should have been Chicago, but then they built the Erie Canal, and then Chicago came up versus Galena because of the lead mine.
Well, Galena was actually larger than Chicago back in the 1840s.
Yeah, by a lot.
Yeah, I used to live up there. They made a bad decision, but it saved the town. In the 1850s, the railroad wanted to come through.
Okay.
And Galena was, the customs house in Galena was for the Mississippi River. It was actually 4 miles off the river up the Galena River.
Mm-hmm.
But every steamboat going up and down the river had to come up to Galena, declare what they had, pay tax or whatever they did.
Mm-hmm.
And the town fathers thought that steamboats would never go away and steam trains were not the way to go. So Dubuque got the steam trains, and Galena went broke because of the steamboats. Trade washed up, and they didn't have to come off the river anymore to go to Galena. And so basically the town was so poor that it never ruined its buildings like other towns.
Yeah, like Freeport.
Like Freeport. So it's an interesting story. But,
yeah, it is.
This trail was here at least in 1824, so pretty early.
Well, I'm going to go explore. Let's go take a look.
These are pretty heavy, actually.
Yeah, Joe was just telling me that he actually carried this from down south to this location and the one in Freeport, which is pretty cool. And it tells you all about, I'll let you guys read. I'll go slowly because I can't read that well. I have a degree in writing. I never learned to read.
Oh, you can rent this. Well, I don't even know if they charge. You just go to the county and you can get a reservation and use this. It's like for reunions, we've been weddings up here. They used to have a rendezvous up here, where everybody dressed from the period.
Can't really see that very well because of the shadow, but yeah, this is beautiful. And Joe was just saying you can rent this area out as well. But as you see all the cannonballs on top, obviously they're concrete, all cut limestone, and these are all the graves of the men and women who had passed.
Were stolen?
No, the little metal markers.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see
they had to replace them all.
And so you can see all the change people throw in there.
I have old photographs. See, these are gone.
Yeah.
I have old photographs of the original. These are the original tombstones.
Yeah.
And they cleaned them.
Yeah.
But those are new. The other ones were kind of like a star, and they had.
Okay.
Kind of like this.
Oh, okay. This is
the
awesome.
original fencing.
Oh, that is the original fence, that good old wrought iron. I mean, we are literally on a dirt road in the middle of nowhere. Who would have ever thought this existed? So I'm glad I'm able to show this to you guys, because this is a piece of history that nobody would have ever. These are the people that were killed in battle right there. That's the names of them. Yeah, who would have ever known this was here? So you guys get to see it because we got an amazing man, Joe, over here, who's very knowledgeable. You are amazing. Don't
get this too.
Oh, I'll get that real quick. Get the rest of these here. Battle of Kelloggs Grove, where it was fought June 25th, 1832. Wow, that's awesome. Excuse me. United States of the state of Illinois and the United States Department of the Interior National Park Service have listed Kellogg Grove in the National Register of Historic Places June 23rd, 1978. Wow, then Galena's that way, 2 miles to the battle ambush that way.
The big bird, that's too late.
Oh, he flew away. Whoops, I'm sorry. There you go. Wow, most of the fighting took place from the cabins, about, they said 2 miles that way?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
That way.
Okay, so I have to go check that out. I don't know yet. We'll see. Look at that view, though. But this is an awesome place to just find in the middle of nowhere. What do you think, Randolyn? It's pretty cool, right? So these are the woods he was talking about, and I I couldn't find any ruts. I wasn't gonna go in there. Don't want to get poison ivy or poison oak or poison sumac. But yeah, the ruts go somewhere in there. We don't know whose property it is, and I don't want to go trespassing. So yeah, it's overgrown just a little bit now. So there you have it. That was the last Blackhawk battle in Illinois fought, and that's called Kelloggs Grove. And there's a whole lot more to the Blackhawk War, but that was the last battle fought in Illinois. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.